Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. It's your old captain. The old captain and Annie aboard the electrified Ludi B. Now, she's not been on here very much, but I've cleared off the front. I've made a deck up there for several reasons, but one is for her a place to ride when we do get out and about. Got her a water bowl right here between me and her. And I've been working a little bit on a little steering system, I guess you'd call it, for the Ludi B. And just thought I'd try it out and let her come along with me. I thought you might like to join us, so I turned up speed a little bit. We're gonna go up the creek a little bit, or toward the lake a little bit, and then take a spin and come back. Actually, I guess what I'm going to show you is a lot of times when I go out this way, it's dark and it's early in the morning, so I thought I'd give you a daytime view of where we go when we go out into the lake early in the morning. Annie's getting a haircut tomorrow if you're concerned about her being hot, because I know it's hot, because I'm hot. She's got that long hair. She's going to get her a couple more summer cuts before cooler weather gets here, but she'll be a different hound tomorrow afternoon. But we're not going to stay long. I just thought she might enjoy getting out. I thought you might enjoy the ride as well. One of the many differences between this canoe and the one I use in the creek is there's no shade. She's got no place to get up under any shade. But like I say, this is just a short-term venture this afternoon. If you live up our way and you're not familiar with the creek, there's been a few places marked. I put a piece of reflective tape on a dock that we've already passed, and then I put another piece on a piece of PVC pipe that I'll show you here in just a minute. According to the bat scope, right now we're in 4.8 feet of water. Once you get past Joe Curran's dock, you gotta kind of kick over to the right about a 45-degree angle, and you'll see these two PVC pipes sticking up. I put a piece of reflective tape at the top of this last piece, because I know from experience that if I go run off to the right of this pipe we're heading toward, that I've got plenty of water to get into the lake. And from here we just kind of go straight to the side over here. Got some new construction along here. Got a new seawall someone has built. I'm assuming they're going to build a home up there. But it gets pretty shallow right in here, especially on our left. So the channel kind of goes right along in here. We're about, actually it says 2.5, 3 feet deep, but actually it's deeper than that because my transducer is probably almost 2 more feet below the surface, so a little misleading. Beautiful day, not a cloud in the sky. There's a little bit of a ridge right before you go into the lake, right up here in this corner. But I have found that if you kind of veer to the left off this last grass bed up here, it's a little bit deeper. Right now we're in about 4 feet of water. Once you get past this pontoon boat over here to the right, you get into the main water, and after that you don't have to be concerned about really dragging the ground or running aground anywhere. So we got free and clear pretty easy. Make a little turn over this way. It's still relatively shallow right in here. Doesn't really get deep till you get out toward the steel bridge. Actually, I got the steering operated by kind of a cable here now instead of the handle. The handle was hitting me and didn't have a full range of motion, but I made an adjustment to it, so now it'll, turn just about all the way around, I guess. Anyhow, we're going to head back the way we came and get on back to the house. go straight across. You see those logs in front of us. It's only 6 to 8 inches deep out there. You have to stay over here to the left where the deeper water is. Speaking of deeper water. One of the things that I need to do is get Annie a life jacket for the lake, because in the creek it's, she could swim from one side to the other pretty easy. Now, sometimes you get out here and get different stories, so that's something we need to invest in for sure. Back to the end of the seawall. Once you get back to the end of the seawall, you kind of got to be looking for those PVC pipes I was talking about. Kind of head to the starboard side, if you will. I don't know if you can see them, but they're kind of lining up in the back of that pontoon boat. Staying to our left of that PVC pipe. Once we get up here past Joe's dock, we'll be back in 5 or 6 feet of water till we get back to the dock. I thought Annie might enjoy this breeze. Got a good breeze. Now we're back in the creek, per se, heading around our house. There's several, all these houses on the right, just for your reference, are on North Steel Bridge that comes off Crooked Creek Road. And it's probably 2 or 3 miles down here to the end of it. It dead ends way down here on the right. So for me to get from one house over here in the boat, it'd take about 5 minutes. If I were to drive around, it'd take about probably 20 minutes, 25 minutes, maybe more than that. Most of the creek's real shallow. There's holes here and there. There's one hole out in front of this third dock, starting with the one on the right, It's 10, 11 feet deep at times. Sometimes, depending on the water level, it may be as deep as 13 feet. But that's unusual. And I think it's because it's right in the elbow, and when we have storms and water runs fast, it digs out that hole. We're approaching that elbow right now. Right now it's showing 6 feet deep. And pretty soon it'll probably double that before we get back to the house. That flat straight in front of us is where the dirt log is. And as we come on around here to the left, we're the first dock on the left. Right now it's 13 feet. I thought it was about double, 13 feet right here. We got a algae deal going on in the creek. I don't know if you could tell it, but it looks kind of nasty. But it'll all go away just like everything else. It passes the rain and times of the year and stuff like that. Make it different. Anyway, thought you might enjoy our trip. You take care. God bless.